Hello, and welcome to another cast iron Bandito game review. Well, you remember that classic arcade game, Super Off-Road, right? Well, it was a pretty fun game for the arcades. And it was on various home consoles and home computers at the time. I have the Super Nintendo version of Super Off-Road, but today I'm going to be reviewing Super Off-Road the Baja! And as you know, this game is the sequel to the Super Nintendo version of Super Off-Road. And this is different from Super Off-Road because it does not have the classic style of Super Off-Road. And the arcade cabinet of Super Off-Road had free steering wheels. And supposedly, well, you get the NES version of Super Off-Road, you could have 4 players by buying an attachment like the NES 4-Score or the NES Satellite. So, I wanted to do a Super Off-Road the Baja game review for a long time, and today I'm going to. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready to go in to Super Off-Road the Baja! So the game begins with this awesome tune. Well, it sounds cool, but it doesn't sound nearly as good as the tune from the original Super Off-Road game for the Super Nintendo. So, here we go. And you can pick free routes. The Mexico 250, the Ensenada 500, or the Baja 1000. Who is that? He kind of looks like a pilot who can fly an old fighter jet or a prop plane. He could be a racing superstar for all I know. I don't know much about the Baja 1000s. So here we go into the game. And this game is unique for 2 reasons. Number 1, the controls are unique. You use B to accelerate, use A for the nitrous, you can use Y for A and Y for the nitrous, and you can use X for the brake, which these controls are unique and they take a lot of time to get used to. And as I said, this game doesn't have the style of the original Super Off-Road game. This game has kind of like an outrun style to it, but it's pretty cool though, isn't it? So like the original Super Off-Road game, you can buy upgrades to your truck. Well, the lights, I think those are important in case if you run into night races. The shocks, those are important because you might need to prevent your truck from getting damaged. Brakes, not so important. Tires, I think those are important. The engine is also important. And the nitro is also important. There's a lot of important parts in this game. And as you know, once you get past the first level, the game gets harder. And as you know, you might need to avoid hitting other ATV riders or creatures like deer, because if you hit them you lose $3,000. As you know, the game goes from being incredibly easy to being incredibly hard. And that's all there is to say to it. In conclusion, Super Off-Road the Baja is a really good sequel to the original Super Off-Road game. If you don't have this game, I recommend you to pick it up and buy it. You won't be disappointed to play this game. I give this game a rating of 4 stars out of 5. And I'll see you later!